Hello. It's Angelia McDaniel, broker associate and your Realtor for Life. You guys have heard me use that tagline for quite some time now, your Realtor for Life. And while it does mean that I want to be your realtor for the entire lifespan, that you buy property, sell property, invest in property, and lease property, it also refers to your life as a whole. I recognize that all of us experience life in different ways. We go through positive times, happy times, joyous times, and we also endure sometimes challenging times, hurtful times, and disappointing times. And I take joy in knowing that I get to be there for my clients, for my friends, my colleagues, the people who love and trust me for all the different stages in their life. So when I say your Realtor for Life, I'm not just referring to a time span and your buying and selling of real estate, but I'm also referring to your life and how you get to live it. Many of you know that I'm a faith-based person and that my faith means a lot to me and plays a big role in my life. Well, I recently attended an event that prompted why I'm creating this video. At the event, they called for people who'd been suffering from depression or perhaps needed emotional healing, had thoughts of suicide, to come forward to receive prayer. And I watched as one of my past clients was in the audience and went forward. And it really had an impact on me because I felt that, wow, here's someone who was struggling and had certain things going on in their life that I knew absolutely nothing about. And not to say that I should, I just wanted the opportunity to have reached out and possibly made the person's day better just by letting them know that I thought of them. The second thing that occurred is I was in a worship service and we were preparing to pray as a congregation. And again, I felt that quiet voice that I often hear when I believe God is speaking to me to give me instructions or directions on something specific to do. And that is what prompted me to create this video. He encouraged me to create using my hotline, which I normally use for promoting events, particular properties, marketing material, but to dedicate a line on that hotline specifically for your prayer request. And so that's what this video is about. There are several references in the scripture in the New Testament about the fervent, effectual prayers of the righteous availing much. That's a reference in James chapter 5. There's also a reference in Matthew that talks about where two or more are gathered together and will touch and agree on anything and that it will be done for them. And I firmly believe that the things that you may be experiencing in your life, as you call in and share them on the prayer line, and I will stand in agreement with you, that we will invoke that principle, the two of us agreeing together. And then the third scripture that I like to reference as it relates to prayer is found in 1 John 5:14, which says, "And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And if we know that he hear us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we have desired of him." And so I'm encouraging, if you or someone you know are facing a challenge, have something you're believing for, whether it's health related, job related, your children, an exam coming up, call into the line. You'll just enter an extension, leave your request, and I will be praying with you and in agreement with you. You can feel free to call in anonymously. You don't need to leave your name. I'm not going to be using the information or capturing any contact information from this. It is simply, again, a way for me to stand in faith and agree with you in prayer for whatever it is that you may be believing for and want someone standing and agreeing with you on. The number for that is 281-907-8301. And then just enter the extension 777. Again, thank you guys so much for trusting me as your agent for life. As you know, I represent clients of all kinds of faiths: Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, agnostic, and people who've never shared what their faith is one way or the other. And that's not going to change. I do, however, as I said, consider my faith to be a large part of my life and want to extend those who would like the opportunity, as I said, the opportunity to have me stand in agreement with them in prayer. And again, just appreciate you guys so much for continuing to be my support and allow me to support you.